What's goody YouTube? It's your boy Black Uchiha 3 long face, skinny body. Got no degree. I'm still working on that part. You already know we back with some more fire boards on anime, manga, content. Now, I'm gonna ask for y'all forgiveness in advance because your boy is out of town, right? I'm trying to enjoy Thanksgiving with the family. But that don't mean I don't love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love Boruto, so I'm gonna be dropping videos, but they're not gonna be as consistent leading up until the beginning of December. So I apologize in advance for that. But let's get right into the business because it's time to start talking some seriousness, bro. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, smash that like button before we get into the video. And again, subscribe. So let's jump right into it.
Solemnly swear, from this moment forward, that I will never lose again. Until the day comes, I will never be defeated.
Okay, Boruto chapter 52. One for the record, but it's obviously one of the hardest chapters out now. Boruto has been on this run. Now it's becoming a little bit more stagnant within the last couple of chapters, but definitely within the last year and last 2 years. I'm talking nothing but 9s and 10s of chapters, 9s and 10s. Now, throughout 2020, we got a couple of 8s, a couple of 8.5s, but nothing lower than a 7.5 if we want to be realistic. And if I'm going to be realistic, I'm going to just be a little bit biased. Nothing lower than an 8 for me. Boruto chapter 52, definitely a 10 for me. Now, the fighting, legendary, all of that stuff, legendary. Naruto's transformation, Ishiki's revelation of, everything that he needs to do. Kawaki showing up to the battlefield. This nigga possibly showing up Momoshiki, or is it just motherfucking Boruto's dojutsu awakening? In most case scenarios, most likely Momoshiki waking up. But here, this video, we finna talk about my guy Naruto and the GOAT Kurama, right? Because a lot of people have been like, yo, man, this man Naruto's finna kick the bucket now. Low-key, I feel like Kodachi was really finna make Naruto like 40-yard fucking dash kick that bucket, bro. Because he was finna send that shit flying, man. Naruto was really finna die. Kishimoto came in, chapter 52. He's like, you know what? Fuck all of that shit. Hey, there's a slight possibility for Naruto to survive. Basically, that's what Kishimoto did when he came in this chapter, right? Now, not to say he's like bullshit as for it actually makes sense as to whether it was pre-planned or not. Who knows? But hey, shit, it can't just be all coincidence, you know what I'm saying? Kishimoto comes back. The chapter that he comes back, Naruto goes from, yeah, you're definitely finna die, to, damn, look at this little small window of opportunity, to most likely what's gonna happen, in the case being that Kurama gives us the grand gist of the idea that Naruto's chakra and Kurama's chakra coming together on some Dragon Ball Z type shit. You see the inspiration, and ultimately fusing / merging, creating a whole entirely new different type of energy source and chakra. And the Kurama says that basically the energy source that is created from it draws on all of the life force around. Not only that, but also the life force of the user and anything that the user comes in contact with. So if Naruto's chakra's touching anything, his hand, a piece of his hair, you know what I'm saying? Nigga just fucking kicks you, like he's taking away your life. He doesn't even have to hate you to take away your life. He could just touch you and take away your life. So as OP as that shit is, it is really fucking OP. The Byron mode is cold, and I like that they added this big ass trade-off and this huge ass motherfucking drawback in a case where it's like, I don't see Naruto honestly being able to access this Byron. Like, this is, I'm just gonna say this. This is, out of everything that I'm about to relate to y'all throughout this video, this is the thing that I believe the most throughout this entire theory, is that I don't think Naruto is gonna have another opportunity to use Byron mode like he's using it right now. Now, we understand the possible risk that Naruto poses is that if he is not able to at least run Ishiki's life force out before his life force runs out, shit is gonna spell trouble, because this nigga Ishiki will revive through a perfect vessel, in that being Kawaki. Because now we already understand that this nigga Kawaki was brought to the battlefield, but we're not even gonna touch on that. Now, Kurama's whole gist was for Naruto to basically be smart and focus on landing hits rather than focus on getting in a whole lot of hits. So basically, whatever punch you throw, just make sure that bitch connected. It don't matter if you throw a punch like every 2 minutes, because that shit does not matter. You're gonna be able to take away his life force just from touching him at the end of the day. And Kurama states that basically the whole goal for them is to make sure Ishiki's life runs out before either Naruto or Kurama's life runs out. Now, I mentioned this, but I didn't talk about it too much in a previous video. But the mere fact that they even gave us that option, come on, bro. We should be used to Kishimoto's writing by now. Not even just Kishimoto, but anime in general, my nigga. It goes from, yes, you're definitely from a guy, to, oh shit, we're using this power. So now we have to end this fight before either you or me or both of our lives run out. And that's basically what Kurama is telling Naruto. And now I see, okay, that is the way that Kishimoto kind of like drew in for Naruto to be sticking around inside Boruto's story, and in a way, same time to have that high risk factor, the potential threat of Naruto losing his life. Now, I do believe Naruto will lose something this fight, not only just the fight, because this man's on the ground right now, you feel me? Hey, but he still gave Ishiki the work. But I do believe, actually, with my whole heart, that, and I don't even know if this is like somebody even mentioned this yet, but I do believe that Naruto not only will lose this fight, but he will lose Kurama as well, being that he won't be the Nine Tails Jinchuriki anymore. And I can even go as far as to say possibly, maybe even the 10 Tails like gateway for all of the other tail beasts. Now, that may be too much of a stretch, but here in the case of Naruto and the Nine Tail Fox, Kurama physically stated that either his life or Naruto's life has to run out. And once that happens, the merge will automatically stop. Now, just because one of their lives run out doesn't mean the other, because he said his or Naruto's or both. So that being the case, meaning that it's definitely a possibility for Naruto to survive. Now, if Kishimoto was placed in a predicament where he had two of the fucking hardest OGs and the MCs in the Naruto franchise, being Naruto and Kurama, he's like, damn, we finna make one of these niggas kick the bucket, knowing damn well it's like, you like niggas was thinking Naruto and Kurama was gonna go down together as one. We understand that the chakras for the tail beast is be able to reincarnate in over due time, even if they are killed inside the Jinchuriki, outside the Jinchuriki. But it was never reinstated if, you know, a Jinchuriki can possibly even, you know, get the tail beast back again after the tail beast is reincarnated. If that is even different from the mere fact that the tail beast is just physically removed from the body and then placed back, such as like what happened with Naruto, or versus like the tail beast actually dying and now it cannot even go back to the previous host that it was currently with. So that can possibly be the case where Naruto, his life is about to run out. Literally, Ishiki has less than 10 minutes. So we're going to put Naruto and Kurama on a scale with less than 10 minutes. And I feel like Kurama is going to see the situation where it's like, damn, Naruto was dead ass prepared to die. You know what I'm saying? And we understand that Kurama wasn't going to tell this nigga Naruto about this if Naruto literally would have gave this nigga Kurama a plan. And here's why I think that is the case. Because Kurama is going to take matters into his own hands. He hesitated to tell Naruto. As selfish as it may seem, it's also kind of like on some shit like, yeah, that's my bro still though. But you can also tie it in. He probably hesitated to tell Naruto about this Byron mode because he's like, well, yeah, Naruto's going to die. But most likely, he already knew Naruto won't hesitate to do that shit. So, damn, I'm going to put myself in a predicament because I know the fucking Hidden Leaf do need their 7th Hokage. So, I'm going to just go ahead and bite that bullet and take the L for Naruto. So, that can be why Kurama was like, are you sure about this, Naruto? You're going to die. He was like, you're not even going to say, like, you're going to lose me forever, even though that may most likely be the possibility. He's just like, you know what? You're gonna die. So on some shit like, damn, low-key Kurama didn't want to be separated from Naruto, which obviously is the case because they do fuck with each other heavy. You know, they some ride or die bros and shit. But in the situation here with Kurama, it's like the possible situation where Naruto's life is running out. Obviously, Kurama's life is running out right now simultaneously at the same time. And they're both on the brink of death. And Kurama realizes that. So instead of letting that shit just end the way it ends, Kurama said if one of their life runs out, the merge automatically ends. And you already know how possible, all the possibilities that lie with chakra in the Naruto verse that goes down. So I can see a situation where Kurama literally just gives the rest of his life force to Naruto in order to stop the merger early, preventing both of them from dying and ultimately just letting Kurama die. And thus Naruto losing the tail beast forever, not all the tail beasts, but specifically Kurama forever, being that whenever Kurama reincarnates and then he's going to spill the beans on Naruto, like, I told you you're going to die because I had a little bit of faith that you probably wouldn't have wanted to use the move, but I already know you was going to want to use the mode. And he already knows how Naruto is. Like, this nigga been with Naruto for the last 16 years. On top of, like, the previous 16 years when they had a rocky relationship. So 30 plus years of these niggas ride or die. So he knows how Naruto thinks. And then he's like, damn, I'm not really trying to be on that sacrificial shit, but I already know this nigga Naruto's going to be on that sacrificial shit. So fuck it, I'm going to just take one for the team. Because at the end of the day, if I die, I'm going to come back. But if this nigga die, Hidden Leaf gonna be in some shit. And I feel like Kurama is gonna make this move because, in a sense, you could see as Kurama as like a Sasuke, bro. Cause like let's put Naruto out the world, bro. Like, let's take him out the world after the 4th grade ninja war. You really think niggas like Sasuke and motherfucking Kurama still gonna be fucking with the Hidden Leaf village, bro? No, they don't fuck them niggas, bro. They fuck around, team up, and destroy them niggas together, bro. So I feel like at the end of the day, he has his own personal reasons for the possibility of Kurama transferring over his last bit of life force in order to save Naruto's life. But I also see the logic in it being that Naruto just can't afford to die now. And I still enjoy the fact that they introduced the idea, but they're still gonna have a high risk factor trade-off being that Naruto, he might lose Kurama, but it's your boy Black and Child D. Let me know what y'all think of the theory, man. Long face, skinny body. I'm excited for Boruto chapter 53, but we got endless more discussions of Boruto chapter 52, so stay tuned. And until my next video, don't forget to holla at your boy, because I'ma holla at y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, smash that like button, and share the video with your friends. Black and Child out, yes sir.
Hey, can we take a trip to the sky? Show them that our limit's too high.
Cocoa butter hips on the waistline. She said